You're What's going on, everybody? Just want to check my stuff, make sure this is alright. Yeah, mic seems good. We're up, chilling with the cat. Gonna get into some gameplay, play some new decks. By new decks, I mean more of the same that's been going on, but some stuff that's newer to me. Sure, all good here. We are gonna start off with the Lot Bunny list. I think it's the highest placing one from Stuttgart. Gonna play it like this for a bit and see if I think it's worth tweaking anything. But we built the deck at home. We've been playing it at home and feels pretty good. Jam this for a little bit. Boom. Alright, well, without further ado, we're gonna get into it. I mean, we can show you the list, but it's on Limitless. 4-2-3 line. Duskull, Dusclops, Dusknoir. One Clef Key. That definitely comes up from time to time, but if you don't use it carefully, it can damage you too. Just a 2-2 of the Bunnery, Megalop Bunny. One Ditto, one Phanrotom, one Kangaskhan for draw, Pidgeotto, Pidgeot. Is that 1-1-1? Some rare candies, some Buddy Poffins, Counter Catcher, two Boss, two Nest Balls, four Ultra Balls, two Switch, because you gotta be able to move the Megalop Bunny from the bench to the active spot to activate its attack. Some Jets, and an Enriching Energy. Feels pretty good. Let's rip it. Tails we go. Alright, we lost a coin flip, but that don't stop us. A Fez start's pretty rough. Cool, we will get to Hilda at least. Oh, the mirror match. Alright. Had Enriching Energy to draw. Okay. It's something for sure. I really do think we just lilies. Hope we get into something good. Rough. Do I get rid of 1-1 to get a Phanrotom out and hope we get a Stadium? I think we just lilies. Nice. Yeah, I guess it's just gonna be Pidgeotto. Ditto doesn't do anything. I guess thinning is winning. We can look at it that way. Look at our cards real quick. Do have Budu we could grab. Do have Latias that we can grab off the nest ball. So, actually, grab these guys. Nest ball for Latias. Gives us the free retreat we need. Put a Baneri down. Do we go without the Duskull? We kind of need the Duskull. We're not going to get a stadium. I feel it does kind of just have to be this, and we can put Fanrotem active. Do I want to do that? He's a target. We'll do it. I don't know. Not much of that gets me there next turn. So we pass. Ouch. There goes the Baneri, probably. Will he just knock out the active to get it out of the way? To see who I promote? We'll see. Lily's double buddy. Probably a Lopunny and other Duskull. Or Baneri. Oh, yep, another Duskull. Okay. That was Baneri. So I can't attack next turn. I could knock out a Pidgey if I get to evolve this. Probably just put Latias in active, because we can free retreat. I do think we draw and see what we get first. That's cool. We can play the buddy to see what's in the deck and make sure we can Hilda for the Pidgeot. Nice, we have to Night Stretcher for the bunny. We do have Pidgeot, so there's that. We don't have any Night Stretcher, so it means one's prized. 2 Night Stretchers in deck. But I guess it'll be a ghost. Yeah. Pidgeot EX and a jet. Rare candy for a Pidgeot. Quick search for a... Oof. Yikes. Just debating if it's worth knocking out the Pidgey. It probably is. Yeah, it did kind of need to be the Night Stretcher, I guess. That's why. Who knows? Maybe we'll get it off of this. There's like 20% chance. We're hitting it. Give me the bunny. Close, no cigar. I really don't think counter catching actually is going to do anything beneficial for me. Nor is doing 10 damage. But I'd rather sacrifice this. I'll just sacrifice the Duskull. Yeah. Didn't feel great. I'm gonna be honest. Hey! What's going on, 7 Stream? How you doing? Alright, he's playing the Ultra Ball. It's gonna be for Lopunny or a Dusclops or a Dusknoir. Oh, heck yeah, dude. That's awesome. Been playing for a little bit. If you have any questions, feel free to holler, man. Congrats for picking it up. What decks have you been playing? Alright, so you got the extra Mega Lopunny out. Okay. What got you into the TCG? But I don't. Oh, okay. Solid. That makes sense. Just trying to see what Pokemon we're doing here. Yeah, no, absolutely. There's quite a few free resources and free cards. There's a lot of people that play the game and stream. I guess we can do that. Can do that. Well, Iono, I think, to get him down to 2 cards. If I don't knock anything out this turn, yeah, Iono. It's really interesting how it works sometimes with like a deck being having more or less favored matchups, you know what I mean? But ranked isn't that bad, to be honest with you, and it's still like a lot of. It's not all meta decks, you know what I mean? There's a lot of variance out there, but it's good, you know, whatever gets you started on it, for sure. Night Stretcher, we gotta get our Baniri back. He only needs 2 though. All right, let's see what he gets to. Yeah, I do have a collection in real life. I do play the game in real life. I've been collecting the cards for a while since I was a kid, a wee little boy. And I got out of it for a while, but like kept my binders. And my stepson at the time was getting into opening the cards, and it had been years since I had checked them out, and I saw how cool the arts were. So I decided to buy a box, 2 booster boxes of Lost Origin online back when prices were like $100 a booster box. It was pretty crazy. Trying to get the Giratina alt art. So I've been playing since Sword and Shield. If you play the video games, the TCG kind of lines up with what's going on in the video games. But so about 2 or 3 years now, and I go out and play locals every couple weeks, sometimes once a week. Just kind of depends on what's going on. Alright, so I actually can't win this because giving him 1 prize card is throwing. Darn. That still does that. I can draw some cards. Man, the way that the prize card exchange is going, just kind of can't get there. Blood Moon could hit for 240. Let's see what card I'm grabbing. Is it just going to be an Iono? I really don't play any other TCGs. A couple of my friends play some other games. I played Magic a couple times. I've played Lorcana like twice, and I've played Riftbound once. But I feel like what keeps me drawn to the Pokemon franchise is just the character IPs, you know, like I enjoy the characters. that are in the game. So it makes it a lot easier to want to play. And I like the way that the games play, like with the mechanics. Draw 2 cards. Let's just hope he ain't got it. I should have drew 2 cards first. That was a misplay. And I think we do just knock this out and hope he doesn't have jet energy or some way to win, but he might. Oh, well, I can switch this back up and draw 2 cards. Do you play any other TCGs? We'll just hit him. We'll see if he's got it or if he doesn't. Ultra Ball for Dusclops, or Dusknor, maybe? You do not know very little about Pokemon franchise either. 90s kid, but didn't have any gaming systems growing up, but no one I knew collected cards. Oh my! Yeah, it was definitely a decent part of my childhood. I can't deny that. How do I win this? Well, that's interesting, man. What ended up getting into the TCG? Hmm. Switch. Whoops. Sorry, I gotta figure out this turn really quick before I respond to you, my dude. I can't blow it up. Oh, but if I kill this, he can't pop it either. 230 plus 60. We're just gonna hope for the best here. You're looking up Charizard decks. I thought it was interesting. It seems like no one's using Megas. Just 3X's. Why not 2X's in a Mega since Professor Rain could probably stack an energy? You do use 1 Mega and 2EX. What's up, Shiosin? Appreciate you hopping in, man. What's up, Brandy? How you doing, girl? Always. Maybe it's kind of like the Gardevoir and Mega Gardevoir dilemma of like some people are playing one copy of the Mega Gardevoir to close games. Most people weren't playing Mega Gardevoir, they just played without it. I think I'm okay because he's just going to do 230. And I just need to Pidgeot boss. This is a crazy comeback. real quick. Switch. Free retreat. Boss. Yaw. Dang, dude, we clawed back. 4 prize card to 1 prize card. GG's. Thanks, Chief. Yeah, I think I would just probably run with exactly that. Like, just take a limitless list 60 card deck and run that for a while till you feel, pretty comfortable with it. And then if you feel like you want to change 1 or 2 cards and try to get your Mega Charizard EX in there, you drop your 3rd copy of the Zard and figure out what other cards fit it without changing up too much of the deck. But sometimes it's just like not as good as what people have been playing and winning with. So, it's always that delicate balance. Do you want to go first? First is nice if we set up, we attack sooner. If we don't set up, it's tragic. Klefki active screws up my... Uskaladias, real quick. Shionson said, there's some variance, but it probably depends on the meta, where the tourney is happening. The mega is crazy strong, but if the meta where you play there aren't megas, it's overkill. Yeah, that is a big factor in this. Like, the lists on Limitless are teched for tournaments with the suspicion of there being X amount of this card. So because we think there's going to be so much of this, we're going to play this. As opposed to just like, this is good all around. Definitely. Alright. Klefki might be kind of nice after we fan wrote him. Fan wrote him. Fan wrote him for Bunny. Pidgeotto, all. We got Pidgeotto X, right? We do. I got you, 7. Just give me 1 second. Been getting frustrated with setup. It seems like it's totally luck whether or not you really have a chance. You could get a bunch of good cards taken in prizes and get bad basics or mulligans. And it seems like you're just screwed no matter what before you even start. A lot of decks still have a way to play around like some important cards being prized. But you're not wrong. It can be difficult, and some matchups do feel like it's dependent on the coin flip and who goes first or second. In those cases, that never really feels great. I don't know if we should have attached that or not. It's something. Probably get 1 Duskull out here. Klefki, free retreat, Klefki. Anything Night Stretcher? No, that's all good. Pass. But I guess that is the variance of a card game. And sometimes the way you have to look at it is that like you and your opponent are facing the same variance of You know, I only have one or two copies of this card in my deck. Both of them very well could be prized, but your odds of prizing them, you know, a one of or a two of prizing both of them, you know, is higher or lower depending on your scenario. But that doesn't mean that bad luck can't still hit you. But that's just kind of the variance of a game with randomization. You know, maybe the app feels tilted or skewed sometimes, but I really don't think it is too much. But there are a lot of different decks, a lot of different play styles. Not all decks run on such limited quantities of cards, so what do we grab here? Oh, he couldn't evolve anybody. That was tight. We love it. Love to see it. Pidgeotto. I guess we do just do Hilda. Not in the energy. This hand is whack. This hand is whack. Maybe just leave Klefki inactive again? I don't hate that. I appreciate that. Thank you for the follow. Yeah, we are just gonna pass, and we'll hope our Pidgeotto stays. Thank you, Nippy Requiem. We appreciate that. I see you. You are seen. I don't think the Klefki saved me, but I've having the hope to get Pidgeotto X out next turn is probably better than evolving into Lopunny and knocking out a single Gimmighoul. You know, just something about it. Yuck, it's the bank Pokemon. He's a greedy feller. He's kind of a cool little guy, though, if we're being honest. You know, and he evolves into the string cheese man. Alright, so he is knocking out the lone Bunnelby. Tips in the chat. What up? Cats in the chat. I feel like though bossing the Pidgeotto probably would have been better than the Bunnelby. Or the Baneri. Man. Sorry, little guy, you deserve better. Okay. What? Just hope everyone's having a good day and a Merry Christmas. Thank you, you too. Sorry, my chat got a little backlogged. How often do metas change whenever a new series comes out? Oftentimes, when a new set releases in Pokemon, you might get one or two more viable meta decks. Um, but more often than not, you just get a couple good cards to add to your current decks. If that. I guess we'll put our free retreat up. I don't know what we can get into here. We'll find out something. Yo, you too, though, Nippy Requiem. I hope you're having a good Christmas as well. Happy holidays and all the good stuff. So how long has the current meta been going then, and what is it? So the cards go in regulation blocks. So I don't know if you can see here. Let me make sure my face isn't. It is kind of in the way. But in the bottom left corner of the card, there will be a letter, and that's its regulation mark. And sets usually stay in rotation for a couple regulations, like 3 or 4, and then they rotate out. So it's usually like 7 or 8 sets, like rotate out at a time. But I think in this case, like it'll be the first couple Scarlet and Violet sets that rotate out. What the fuck are we grabbing? A Baniri? I'm sorry, I don't have exact dates for you or month timelines. If you asked Grok or ChatGPT, you'd probably get one pretty quick, I'll be real. Oh, okay, we can boss. Next rotation's gonna be it is gonna be brutal, dog. We're losing so much. It's gonna be a different game for a minute, I think, truly. Alright. I could boss, jet, knock that out, and I could rare candy off the Pidgeot in order to knock this out. I think that's the play. Boss a gimme. I don't need a free retreat. I just jet. Fan road him out. Yeah, so many good cards lost. For sure. And then we quick search for rare candy. Why would you use a jet if you could free retreat? 'Cause I needed the jet to attack. So, in that case, it didn't matter if I free retreated and then attached the jet to him once he was inactive, or if I just attached the jet to put him in active. Yeah, I was gonna attack with him. And then we're gonna blow up the Soul Rock on the bench. Let's check his discard pile. 1, 2, 3, 4. Or I could knock out the Lunatone. And that way he's stuck with an energy on a Pokemon. I think I will do that. There's Blast there. One prize card. Can't wait for the leaked Monkey set. Monkey Zero set though. Meowth EX is going to be played a lot. You know, I have seen the Meowth EX, but that's actually the only thing I've seen from that so far. Ooh. Alright, we really want to get another Baneri out, but also we kind of want to get another Duskull. That way we can do the thing. Tough choices. Alright, alright. We'll get Baneri. Because it's just the right thing. Right thing to do. I do not play Expanded. There's too many cards. I could see maybe hopping into some of the earlier decks from when I started playing. You know, I'm playing Expanded just for that, but... Okay, okay, Night Stretcher's good. Lily's Determination. We could do something with that. Thank you, A1 Performance. No, it does not go back to 96. It goes back to, pretty sure it's Sun and Moon era. It's like roughly 2016. Right. Yeah, it would be insane if you could play with the whole entire card pool. Yeah, it's hard enough to keep up with the meta, let alone if there were thousands more cards involved. But I could definitely see it being fun for, casual thing. Word, word. I think we still got it if we keep our hand. Who's he taking up? Who you taking up? For sure. No shot. No shot. That's hilarious. Golden Ghost slipping a Baneri and a Megalopony EX in there. Insane. I've been playing too much Legends. I have not played the TCG in about a week or two. I've been lacking. I'm sorry, everybody. Real quick. Oh boy. I wanted to move this. That way, when the card pops up, it's a little more visible. Boom. Also, thank you. Everyone's up top now. Who's going in the active? We'll just put the Pidgeot. Counter catcher's tight. This gets me a ghost. He only needs 3 left. And he's got a bunch of cards. I don't know. Let's see. Dang, Gemini says Pokemon has printed 75 billion cards and 60% of that's come in the last 5 years. That's crazy. The demand is high. Demand is strong these days. $330. How much energy's got in there? 50, 100, 150, 200. Man, I feel like I almost have to play Iono. Just get him down to 3 cards. Shit. Let's hope for the best here. Counter catcher that up. We kind of wanted to jet the bunny. Hooey. Wait, jet. Switch. Then I can free retreat if I hit the cards I need. Jet. Switch. Iono. And we pray. Oh yeah. Yeah, Ultra Ball gets us our lot bunny. Oh, we got there. I think though it's got to be Buddy Ultra Ball. Keep the hill to. Yeah. Thank you, Nippy Requiem. I appreciate that. If I wouldn't have gotten the cards, I would have been a fool. But we brought his hand way down in size. We're getting rid of his Fez, so we can't draw 3 cards. And then we are also limiting his ability to have all those superior energy retrievals. Do I still have... Alright, enriching energy's gone. Dusk Gold, Dusknor. So we should still have one more Dusknor in the deck. We still got like 2 more rare candies in the deck too. Whoa. Let's see what he finds. Yo, that's exactly what I thought. For real. The Golden Go Lot Bunny combo is wild. That's a lot of cards. I don't like that, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 200, 250. Who's he throwing? Okay. That might be it. He might be there. Yeah. It looks like it. Oh, yeah. If he had any in the hand, I think we're... He got there. But I feel like we did the right sequence of things. We definitely tried. I think control decks are kind of whack. So decks that just like stop you out from playing the game. But honestly, there's not too many decks that make me feel that way currently. Let me try to find one of the cards. Here, I'll just go edit this one real quick. Pokemon. So cards like this. Cornerstone Ogre Pontiacs prevent all damage from attacks done to this Pokemon by your opponent's Pokemon that have an ability. Almost everything has an ability. So like if you play a deck that just has 4 of these and your opponent doesn't have any Pokemon without an ability that can do meaningful damage, like you just can't play the game. And then you pair that with supporter cards like... And I don't inherently hate these cards, just like some of the combinations of these decks. Xerosic Machinations. Your opponent discards cards from their hand until they have 3 cards in their hand. Thank you. Yeah. Decks that like prevent your opponent from playing the game. So like Budu Itchy Pollen is kind of an example of that. And like some people would say that's super toxic, but that's like kind of low level. Like it sucks getting item locked, but you can still hit into it. You know, there's a way to work around it a little bit more so. But yeah, some decks will take advantage of like you being your opponent being ahead on prize cards and being able to just use counter catcher to pull someone else in the active spot that like they can't retreat, or once they don't have any energy left, now they're stuck in active and their goal is to just get you to deck out of cards. Those are probably like my least favorite decks. I frequently don't play them. I love Guardy. I'm a Gardevoir player, but I went to 2 regionals this year and I just played straight Gardevoir. I did not play Guardy Jelly, so I would agree. I don't really like that style of play. Not that Guardy's that much better, you know, to play against than Guardy Jelly, but It's just like a Swiss Army knife, man. You know? You can do so much with it. Whack. Blood Moon Ursaluna start. Trash. Tragedy. No shot. Give me one sec. Fan Rotom Klefki. Is Klefki even worthwhile this time? I don't know, we'll try without it. Um, Jellicent is like a higher HP level of Budew, just for Gardevoir and Psychic type. And then it evolves into, Frillish evolves into Jellicent, and Jellicent has an ability. Oh no, we got no Pidgey. Alright, we can still get two Beneries. What is this Ditto even gonna get us? Klefki, we're gonna do that again, eh? Sure. Just a sec. Boom. 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 Whack. It's a weed whacker. Thank you, Brandy. I appreciate the ideas. Probably is a good one. Transformative start. And we'll just be an asshole. And he is nest balling. Bet. Continuous coin toss. Holy shit. That's pretty impressive. LB. What does Hilda do for me right now? It really doesn't. Said the wrong name. Lopunny, Lopunny. Um. Dusclops and another enriching. Probably just grab another jet. Boom. I wish we had a stadium, but no stadium. Whoa. Thank you so much, Nippy. I appreciate that. It's just like too much to go over right now. While I'm in the middle of losing a game. Not really. This is going fine. Guardy accelerates energy for Screamtail, Diancie, and other attackers, mainly just for attacking. But for Jellicent Guardy, it's very control based. Frillish is just trying to item lock you, so it's like a higher HP Budew, and it's hard to kill it. And it's even harder to evolve once it evolves into the Pringles can, which is Jellicent. The item lock turns from a move to an ability, which just means it's like stuck. As long as it's an active, it can still attack you with like a big damage attack, and you're just item locked from playing the game. So it forced the game to come out with more supporter cards that fulfilled the requirements of like what a nest ball or an ultra ball would have done. So it was supporter based, which isn't ideal But if there's a bunch of item lock, like it's nice to have one or two of those options. But most times it feels better playing an item card to grab some Pokemon rather than a supporter card to grab some Pokemon. You want to save the supporter for the higher value actions when you can. Yeah, thank you, Nippy. Appreciate that. Great, great description. Phenomenal. Go real quick, Nippy. I just want to share the Discord, or anyone who's interested, feel free to send me an ad and I will give you an invite to the Discord for all the subs and homies. If you have any questions, feel free to ask there. Try to do my best. Cosmic Beam. Alright. Got you, G. We'll accept that in a little bit. Slowking is wild, dude. Slowking's funny. It's a trip for sure. I guess we're just gonna jet this up and pop a Clops. Pop Clops first. Ultra Ball. I could probably just Night Stretcher for my Duskull back. Oh, there's Pidgey. When did we get Pidgey? It was off my prizes. Okay. Yeah, I think putting that down is gonna be a bit more valuable. Bet. Boom. Boom. Feels a bit excessive. Let's see. Let's see what he draws into. Got you, Rez. Created an expanded version for it. It's way funnier as it uses a Yveltal that just says your ops active is knocked out. Oh my god. Yeah, that is the only downside, it being a mega. A lot of times, if you're quick enough with it, you know, the 330 HP and just bouncing it around is good enough to get you through the match. But, yeah, the 3 prizes can definitely be a drag sometimes. Hmm. So hopefully he misses the knockout. Yeah, definitely when rotation hits, the Megas probably will just be more popular. Gonna be a bit more available. The format will just kind of creep up that way. I think we'll swap off decks after this match and play something different. Boss, okay. Oh. Should I have used 3 jets, which is no good. $250. Just shy. Okay. Wow, okay. Boom, boom. Incredible top deck. Can't even. Can we nice search for anything good? No. I just have to pitch out EX for a switch. Yeah, that's probably my best bet. $230. It's pretty close. He's down 2 superior energy retrievals already. That's good. I do have 2 Gardevoir lists that I just saved today. I haven't played yet. There's a tournament. Where is it? Whoops, I gotta go back a little bit here. Champions League, Aichi. There's a first place Gardevoir, and then there might have been one more online tournament where Gardevoir won. I copied that because I haven't played any of it with Diancie. Using Kyurem? Yep, of course. Man, remember when Regidrago was a thing? That was wild. Crazy time in the TCG. Damn, 8 views, we popping off. What's up, everybody? Gang affiliation. We playing Pokemon cards. Yep, you played the Lavencia. Alright. A little more attacking energy. Right, Randy? Crazy. If you're with me, I just want everyone to type out their favorite Pokemon in the chat. I think it's important to know everybody's favorite Pokemon. I'll go first. I like Trico. Holy shit, Regidrago with Dialga GX? That's nuts. I'm just trying to blow up and act like I don't know nobody. Ha ha ha. Sorry, on some riff-raff shit. You just switch. Yup. You're just trying to blow up. Bop. I think switch is my best bet right now. Just switch into that. What did he Arven for? Was it for Prime? Okay. This dude's down bad. I think at least. Switch. Typhlosion! Let's go. Typhlosion's dope. Hello. Look what Slowking's first move does. Seek inspiration. It ignores the energy needed. Thinking with your noggin. Bless you, cat. I mean, even if this dude knocks out my Lopunny inactive, what's he gonna do next turn? Might just clean up. It does sound kind of busted. Not the boss. Yeah, sometimes the game just comes out with busted cards. You know? I hope I top deck a Jet. It isn't enriching. Not too bad. But we still have Pidgeot, so it doesn't matter. GG's, dude. Pack it up. Go home. Dubs. Pow. We thrustin'. It's the attack, guys, not me. Gale Thrust. They named it, not me. Yeah, since Charizard EX came out. You done, bud. This ain't just swamp. Get out of here. It's time to move on. What is this? A 1-win streak? Because we reset? Let's go. I had this cool Hydrapple list from an online tournament. Some people have been playing Future Box lately. I heard that was making a comeback. Seeking do the wave. Pretty crazy. Hasn't Charizard EX been out forever? Or you mean the legal reprint? Trying to understand the eras. Yo, Festival is goated. Goated. Maybe we will try this with the Seeking Wave. Now it's been out since... What set did it come out in? Yeesh. Hold on, I'll look it up for you right now. Man, that's terrible. I don't know what set. I have not been paying attention. We've been back. Obsidian Flames is the name of the set. That's when Charizard EX came out. Real quick. 2-2, 3-3, 3-3, 4-2, 4 Festival lead. We got 1 black belt, 1 max belt, 2 bangle, vitality. All the good decks, you know? Like, what can you do? Real recognize real. What? Festival lead with Seeking only with Skeletor GX? No shot. That's pretty crazy, dude. Johnny, how you doing, man? Good to see you, baller. That is crazy. We're gonna try the Seeking Wave deck first. We're gonna get into it a little bit. Dude, it's OP. Good, man. Glad you've been doing well. Always better than terrible. We'll take it. Thanks, man. Appreciate that. Do we want to go first? A real gamer would only use bad decks. Homie ain't lying. I was gonna say like bad deck Friday, but it ain't Friday. It's Tuesday. Yeah, I guess we'll just start the Goldeen. Mike, how you doing, big dog? Good to see ya. Good to see ya. Merry Christmas. Happy Kwanzaa. All the good stuff. Ooh, I think we just get a Grookey. There's the real skill. Oh man, what tough choice. We might actually be leaning into the Applin on this one. I don't think we need Shaman in this matchup. And do we even attach an energy? I guess. Pass. They only run with fire energy and use its ability to discard a fire energy to give Seeking a plus 30 for each turn it attacks. Huh. Discard a fire energy, give Seeking plus 30 for each turn. Does it stack? Can you discard more than one? Oh, this is just straight Zard. Okay. So there's that. This gets us our stadium. And Iono could get us, if we're lucky, a tool to do 10 more damage. That way we could knock out 2 Pokemon this turn. Yeah, we Iono first and see what we hit, right? And we might get 1 or 2 of those pieces. We sure didn't. That's okay. Oh, it does stack. Alright. Applin and another Goldeen. Or maybe we just go Grookey Goldeen. If. Applin Grookey. We'll do it that way. Boom Boom Groove. Use this ability, grab a card from your deck. And it's gotta be Festival Ground so we can attack twice. Bump. Oh! Ha! We're water! We're water. We didn't need a tool or nothing. We're chilling. We're big chilling. I don't know why I didn't think about that shit. Just staring me right in the face. Let's go! Let's go. He didn't want to get attacked twice. He didn't want to lose 2 dudes in one turn. Nah. Nah, he wasn't here for it, cat. He wasn't here for it, Tip. Let's go. Easy W's. That's a deck people don't like. You know, people just drop all the time. Real quick, I gotta look at this Skeledirge ability. You want the smoke? Fire and water makes smoke. Hat. Let's go, 7. Yeah, dude. You know what's going on. Where? Oh. Edit deck. I gotta do it in here. Once during your turn, discard a basic fire energy from your hand in order to use this ability during this turn. Attacks by your Pokemon do 60 more damage. Huh. Pretty interesting. Hell yeah, Brandy. Thanks for sharing. Thanks for sharing the follows. Always good to spread it around. Just gonna run that again. That was pretty solid. Okay. Just no apples and put them in. That hurts my heart, though. I love the apples. It's half the reason for playing the deck. We'll go first. Right, Seeking's colorless. That checks. He don't care. He's energy fluid. He's cool with whatever. Hmm. Definitely can't wait for Mega Feraligatr to come out. Energy might be a small problem, but it's an easy fix. And you can make a tank using HP boost tools with his base being 370. 1.7 billion Powerball tomorrow. Gonna make a very Merry Christmas for me. Let's go, Mike. Hell yeah, dude. I was gonna say, I hope to hear it on the news. You know, some undisclosed young man from Michigan, local, has earned it. Never know. Don't know till you know. I'd love to play that Festival Grounds, but this guy's probably not gonna Iono me. But I am gonna lose an apple. What do we do with that? Damn, we just passed. Call it a day. Yeah, that would be insane. Mega Feraligatr is gonna be sick. I'm convinced. It's gonna be dope. 400 damage. If he has any damage counters on him, you just can't stop it. 1.7 bill. Buy you a coffee from Tim Hortons. I got you. Hell yeah, dude. Coffee's on Mike. I don't think I've seen the full art of the Gator yet. Or I haven't, like, given it a good look. Oh, the bundle. So we will not be Grookeying next turn. And this is Armor Rouge. Okay, alright. We can get through this. We can get through this. I don't know how many stadiums this guy plays. We're not getting bench sniped. Festival Ground, Lilies. Yo, I will check it out after this match. Y'all got me curious. Boom. Ultra Ball for another 120. 240. Bangle. Gross. Is there anything else that helps me more? I don't think so, sadly. Yikes. The words aren't wording. We're talking about the full art cards of the 3 starter Pokemon that got Mega Evolutions, which is like an evolution on top of their final evolution. I forget what set they're in. They're not in Mega Dream, right? They're in the one after. Not the Hyper Blower again, dude. About sick of it. Guy with a big head. Trev's head isn't big. I don't know why you'd say that, Brandy. Yeah. Yeah, thanks, man. Appreciate you, Mike. Oh, well, Sorry. No, I know she's joking, but yeah, it's like a dino with like a head over a dinosaur head. I wish I had a an OBS window for you. I would Google it and share, but I don't. Dang, I don't even have an energy dog. Big Oof, give me a draw support. Fuck. It's tragic. What the fuck can I boss up that's obtuse? Woo! 0 cards in hand. This is tragic. Looks like I didn't fish the right card. Brother, I see the pun. I see what you're doing there. And I appreciate it. It's good humor. He knew that was my boy. He knew that was the GOAT. That's who he had to go after. Guess I'm gonna have to go fish again. Ha. I don't know, dude. Alright. I don't think this matchup would be terrible, but top decking is not it. So there's a problem here. A tragedy. An absolute tragedy. I'll get one more top deck, but this one's pretty washed. Actually, yeah, this is. They say there's plenty of fish in the sea, but I'm afraid of water. I heard that. I heard that. I'm sure you'd float fine though. I think. I think you'd do fine. Um, he's got too much energy. I can't even just attack with right? His attack does 30 damage plus 20 for each energy in the discard pile, and he's got 10. So he's got 200 damage plus 30. So he's doing 230 if he doesn't discard any more. He'd have to discard 2 more in order to knock out my Blood Moon. I guess we just do it to do it. No, I just heard people naturally float if they lay on their back. Everybody does. Because our body's made of water. Water. I will say, though, there are a few people that I've met that have told me they can polish off a case of donuts. You know. It's a feat. That's a feat for sure. It's impressive. Oh, he got the energy. We should have just... Should have scooped. My body's made of ranch and Mountain Dew voltage. Quick pull out a non-existent Wug Trio and Mill's deck. Bro, if only. My buddy was on Wug Trio Mill when it first came out. It's definitely a fun deck. Do we want to go second instead of first, chat? What do you think, Nippy? You have informed opinions. You too, Johnny. Your opinions are valid. Do we go first or second? With the wave. In my playing, I like going first when we set up, so that way we can exactly get the attack turn 2. But when you don't set up, it feels tragic. Very minimal in between, sadly. Nice. Big mulligans. You're right. You're right, Mike. Finishing last is the way of a true gentleman. But I don't think that's what you're asking. Nope. Close, though. It was close for sure. Still good advice. Still good advice, nonetheless. Alright. Alright. It's a Gimmighoul. We're playing Golden Go. Yeah, this is a pretty solid hand, for sure. And we're going second anyways. Your opponent first gives some candy play if you aren't running Budeos. If you don't play candies or something, especially like Team Rock Proton, I go second. That's solid. Yeah, in my experience playing this deck, it does like going first because turn 2 you can pop off and knock out 2 Dreepies, you know, or something like that if the cards are going right. It's fine. Goldie and Grookey. I don't even know if we bug catching set rather than just lilies right now. The only thing we'd be looking for is yeah, lilies. Save the bug catching set for later. Nice, another buddy. Correct. But if you don't set up turn 1, you don't get to pop off turn 2 even if you do go first. Is the conflict. Grookey. We'll just get 2 Applins instead. Maybe it should have been another Grookey, but and I'll hold the stadium. What decks are you playing these days, Johnny? Whoop. There you go. Then run 1 Delibird to give you a better shot. It might help. Nice, okay. Lay secret box. I gotta check. Brave Bengal will only get me how much? Oh, 30 extra damage, so 60, 70, 80, 90. Just been running Eevee box and Team Rocket's Porygon. Only tough battle is against Mega Kang with the Buffalo. Oh, yeah. I have heard about that deck. Very hard to hit through. The Porygon's a pretty cool deck, though. 70. It takes 200. Need to try out some Team Rocket Sex. Me too. I haven't played like any of them, I'll be real. Boom. Boom. Festival grounds. Ah, I can't lilies. She kind of have to here. 70, 80, 90, 90, 110. Lilies. Seeking. Counter catcher. Ultra Ball Wave, Shaman, Ultra Ball. Thwacky. So we got Grookey, Thwacky, Diplin, no more Golding though. 70, 80, 90, 100, 110. Okay, counter catcher. Is Gyarados still a playable monster? He was always my favorite Pokemon. I don't know if there is a playable Gyarados right now, my guy. Max Belt Grass. Max Belt Grass Energy. Oh yeah! Yeah, Brandy's right. There's a deck that played a bunch of Misty's Pokemon, and it did more damage based on like how many Misty's Pokemon were in your discard pile, and it was the Gyarados that was attacking. There's someone who made day 2 at a recent regional with a Gyarados build. Oh, that's goated. Misty's still around? Wouldn't she be like 54 by now? Too funny. You know characters don't age. You know? Like, South Park characters gotta be in their 30s by now, too. But they ain't. What tip? Time? Time to get up for some food? It's been lit, dude. Yeah, no, this matchup don't feel the best, and I just had to waste my max belt. But I guess I am ahead, currently. 60, 90, 110, 20, 30. Okay. Hmm. I even have a Gyarados tattoo, which I find funny as someone that has no love for Pokemon. It's incredible. Gyarados is a cool guy, though. You know, you could just like fish, you could like koi, and like Gyarados is the embodiment of like the sickest koi ever, right? Alright, baby apples, let's get it. Black belt's training, that's exactly what we needed. Attach return. Well, artisan for something. Ah, we should have super rotted first. We're a fool. Goldeen seeking. Sure. Festival lead. So we're doing what? Oh yeah, 50, 60, 70. Love how the Dust and Rivals decks are centered around to their own corresponding trainers. Really, really genius move by Pokemon. Yeah, I wish they had done a little bit better. Oh, yeah. Sorry. The complaint is about the trainers Pokemon that they didn't really show enough love to. So we got the Brave Bangle. We have the Black Belt. We need to grab one Pokemon for the bench. A Goldeen, for sure. Goldeen for the bench. So now we're doing 70. Plus 30 more damage is 100. So I remember teaching him to swim, farming this thing called Missing No. I had heard about the Missing No glitch. I actually didn't try that. Shit, I gotta get rid of Lilies and an Iono. It's tragic. Another Diplin. Alright, 100. Black Belt's training. Gives us plus 40 times 2. And this could be for... what the heck else? Maybe just another Thwacky, make next turn easier. Do you have any more Black Belts training or just one? Just one. That's gonna be a little tricky. But we do have one more Brave Bangle. I don't know. It sure does. Feel like I probably look like that. I don't think you look like Marnie's Grimmsnarl, but you do look like a monster. Love how passionate you are for Gyarados so much that you farm the Pokemon Anomaly. It's dedication. Marnie's Grimmsnarl is super fun. Hello. Coin bonus. Not even been in here. Not bad. So, evolve by seeking. I think we're good because we're just ahead on prizes and he can't take 2 prizes. Whoops. Oh, and I could even attack once and then hopefully just knock out with the bear. Let's do that. Evolve that to seeking. Bug catching set. I don't know what that's even gonna get me. counter catcher. Oh, the supporter's definitely got to be Iono. Do we want a nest ball for the bear right now? Nah, Golding can go down. Yeah. Yeah, I'm familiar with Lil Nas X. Other than, like I'm not familiar with his music, but I'm hip to the artist. Oh, no shot, dude. Pal pad. Black belts training. Oh, I can't now because we just Ionoed. That's alright. Grass Energy, Brave Bengal. Sorry. Well, I don't like him at all. Good for you, Mike. It's I'm happy to hear your opinion, bro. You know, I'm glad you feel that way. I think you're entitled to that, and that's fine. I guess going with the grass energy is good for right now. But one of my V2 Roshis, she remixed this song and it's hilarious and very Japanese. Oh well, did that help out? Did you like the song at least? You know? Oh yeah. Well, no, I see the two part. It all conveys across. It all works out the same. You do it. Okay. Good cards. Huh. I mean, short of him using Turo twice. Fuck off, dog. I can't even. Little tip. What's the move here? Yeah, dude. Why are you always gonna be in Turo's scenario? Um, he still needs two. We're gonna figure out what we can do here. That's retrogress. You could target the one prizer since it'll take him 2 turns to win. Um, I'm hoping I can just hit one of his Pokemon and him not Turo it. But I guess I could go one. Let me check my cards, see if I have one more boss. Yeah. You have another boss. I don't even want to put the bear down yet. Oh, wait. Yeah, dang. Okay. Evolve. Night Stretcher. Grass. Both weak to grass. What else can I... Put it for Goldien again. Sure. Hey, appreciate that, Seven. Thanks for dropping the follow, big dog. Yeah, Thwacky's crazy, dude. We'll see. We'll probably put the golden go up inactive so we can retreat it. Oh. Okay. Oh yeah, dude. No problem. Anytime, man. If you're on Discord, feel free. I had my username above. Feel free to give me an ad on Discord and I'll send you a group to the link. Good chatting with you. Thanks for hanging out, man. Hope to see you again. Good luck with your games. Coin bonus. Thank you, Mike. I appreciate that. I do be chatting. Just got to get me going. Okay. I think we get there. He just needs to knock my Pokemon out. It is. It is. Oh, this dude thinks this gets him the game, I guess? But it don't. But it don't, because I'm just going to boss up his Soul Rock. Knock it out with my apple. Pack her up, bud. We boss. Dubs. Pretty cool. Pretty cool with the fish. I like it. I like it. You're done. It worked. Still so much more grinding to do. What else we got here? You know what's better than string cheese? Apple toffees. Hell yeah, dude. Honestly, that is one of its harder matchups, but the seeking in there helps out a little bit when you compare it right with the tools and the black belt. Um, it's like caramel covered apples, but like toffee covered apples, apple toffees. I get the point. He's a cool apple. He's a special apple. Yeah, I can't really run the playback by, but when you can see those prizes on the bottom and on the top of the screen, it's whoever goes from 6 to 0 first. So it doesn't always have to do with how many Pokemon you have, so much as just getting to those 6 prizes first. Hydreigon was pretty fun. I played a couple matches with that. It was kind of wild. Alakazam's good stuff. We love Alakazam. Sharpedo. So we played at home. Um, I do like the Future Box deck, but it's a bit wonky. Yeah. I only needed one prize card left, and I played a boss's orders to pull a low HP Pokemon up that I was able to knock out because like the 300 400 HP was too much for my guy to get on that one turn. But I only needed one prize card left, and my apple was hitting for 100 damage into the guy I pulled up times 2 because he was weak to grass. Yeah. It's honestly it's just hard to be able to read it all from your perspective, so it's not even you. We're gonna play a little bit more Hydreigon. It's kind of an interesting deck to play. And if you'll excuse me, we're dropping the video. We gotta take a quick smoke break. We're still here for the chat though. Yeah, so I'll run it by you. You start your game, flip heads or tails, someone calls it, someone flips it. Whoever wins the coin flip decides if they're going first or second. You draw your 7 cards for your hand. As long as you have a playable card in your hand, a basic Pokemon, you play it in the active spot, and if you have more in your hand, you can put them on the bench. After each player sets up, they then take 6 cards from the top of their deck and put them on this left-hand side, and those are their prize cards. I didn't get anything playable, neither did he, so we shuffle our hand back into the deck and try again. I have 1 basic Pokemon this time, and when you get a mulligan, you flash each other your dead hand so you know each other aren't lying. So I'll put my 1 Pokemon in active, hit done, and then it puts my 6 cards in my prizes. So when I knock out a Pokemon, all Pokemon are worth prize cards unless an ability states otherwise. Normal Pokemon without a rule box are worth 1. Pokemon with a rule box, like EX cards, here's a little rule box on the card, are worth 2 prize cards or sometimes 3. So the goal is to just get your 6 prize cards before your opponent does. I hope that was a decent little quick rundown. Yeah. For some reason, I thought we were playing TM Evo in this deck, and apparently we aren't. We ain't evolving shit. Pardon me. Mm-hmm. And we're weak to grass. This is gonna be a tough one. Yeah, it's a cool dude. Teal Mask Ogre Pontiacs. This card's been printed in a couple different sets. In this set, all of the cards that they reprinted got like a really cool, I'd say like Japanese art style variant. It's pretty neat. It's from Prismatic. And we're cooked. This guy is gaming. I repeat, this guy is gaming. We'll put our monkey in the active because he's got the free retreat. Man, he said, get this man out of here. He knows too much. I think we lilies for more cards. Or we Hilda. I think this is actually just a really hard one to win because my Hydreigon's weak to grass, which is not very doable in this matchup. It's actually very bad. Shit. Hilda gets me the Hydreigon. And I could just get a normal energy. With the counter gain. This is whack though, because he's just gonna die. I am also weak to grass. It be hitting. It be hitting. I almost feel like I just let something die this turn. Because I don't really want to... Fuck it. Is what it is. You got him. Hit the nail on the head. Brandon, you gotta quit firing shots like that. Firing shots in the chat. Um, Probably teenagers. Which isn't like a super emo one by them. But I got the Black Parade album for Christmas. For context. The Black Parade was a good album, dude, and that's like all I have to contribute to this conversation. That's those are my feelings. I think that was a good album, and anything other than that, I really can't comment on. Do we oh no, or do we lilies? I don't know. Fuck it. Lilies. It's just a bad matchup with a grass weakness. Now I know how my enemies feel. Terrible. Um, do I even really want a Fez? Toxtricity. Bow bow. You know what? $60, $120, $180, $180 plus. Flip the script. Alright, we got the double dark energy. Dark, Monkey Dory, 20, 190 plus 60, 120, 180 is. Oh my god, am I 10 damage shy? I don't even want to talk about it if I am. I'm gonna be shook up. All types. Dino. Evolve that. Retreat pitch. I don't know that anybody listens to MCR now. And if they do, I don't know. Can't say much. Oh, 10 damage away. A tragedy. Helena's alright. Mike, I've been listening to a lot of Peeling Flesh lately. No shot, dude. He just walleyed me, bro. It's fine. We were already losing, and that's just, the insult to injury. GG's, dude. We were not here for that one. But yeah, previously, I just really wasn't that into slam metal. So there was nothing wrong with the music other than I just didn't have a real good taste for slam. And within the last like month, I just I got a little bit deeper into slam. For sure, it has its place. And I really like the light rap influence. You know what I'm saying? For sure. The thugged out samples are a nice touch to fucking ignorant slam metal music. It's pretty fun. Yeah, we gotta play this again at least once. I don't know if you watch any like interviews or whatnot. There's a dude on YouTube from Suicide Silence, their guitarist, who has a podcast called the Garza Podcast, I think. And he it's hilarious. Um but yeah, the Guitars of Suicide Silence has a podcast, and he had Peeling Flesh on, and he had sang a Sugabog on a couple other metal bands that I was like kind of more interested in, as well as Little Darky. He had Little Darky on there for like 3 hours. So if you just wanted to like hear him talk unfiltered and maybe get a different perspective on him, that was a pretty interesting interview. But that's awesome. Glad you're bopping to some scum rap as well. Hell yeah, dude. It has its place. He said, "Yeah, in the trash, bro." It is some fucking trash music. But sometimes that's just, what makes it hit. Dang it, Pheasantipity's not how we want to start. Buddy's good, buddy's good. So like 85% VTube songs, so I don't know if I have room to talk. Hydra with Lapras EX is dope too. No shot. That's pretty interesting for sure. And I do think we're just gonna hold the hand, is what it is. We all like what we like though. You know. Oh, the owls. Yo, Johnny, are you in the Discord, sir? Cause if you are, feel free drop the 60 in the Discord deck lists. I'll give it a check out. If not, I'll post the Discord in chat. Oh man. I Yeah, I should probably make like another channel just for it, just for like those. But yeah, dude, send it over. Send her over. I wanted to keep his hand, but we can't just go through that like that. That shit's kind of off-putting. I don't really like that. Uh-huh. All right. This is an interesting game for sure. Whoops. Yeah, the itchy pond's a little rough. We need our items. We're finna pop off with a double rare candy. Okay. Pidgey probably. The dino. Now I could pop that and kill it. Hilda, it's me. An evolution and a special energy. Fuck, dude, I just feel like we lilies again. See the most cards and hopefully see some good ones. Monkey Dory's eye. We pass. Yeah. Here's a pew pew for me. Oh, thank you, Brandy. I appreciate it. That's. It looks sus. Only because it's like a closed hand at the end. It's not. It's this. It's not this. It's this. But it looks like this. We're gonna stop that now. Let's see if I can do it here. We are cooked. Minus. Dang, taking the prize cards. Chill. I'll try to go in the comments later, Johnny, and see if I can't copy paste that. Otherwise, is that really? Whoops. Wrong app. Oh no. They're waiting on me. My bad. That is Buddy Poffin for something. Dino Pidgey. Dino. Oh, I didn't flip the script yet. Sick. Could probably attach that. Hold up. Dimmers. I don't think any good attackers I can use here. Well, shit. Let's see. I don't know. This worked out into something. Draw 3 cards first. Who else would I buddy for? No shot. That's dope, Mike. So we get one Zweilous, one Pidgeotto. Hold on, buddy. I gotta process that one. What's this hand look like again? Rare Candy Arvin. Two rare candies. Alright, those are the two I'm choosing, I think. Alright, I'm gonna read this text here now, Mike. I'm here for you. So I met a cute girl. Then I found out she wasn't a girl, and I'd be upset about it normally. But now that it's happened 3 times, I'm convinced it's all I'm ever gonna find. Wow. That's yeah. That's something. I would try to be less convinced that that's all you're ever going to find, because you will definitely find that which you are seeking. You know, how's the saying go? Sometimes you see what you want to see in the world. You might just be getting shown that for a reason. No, no, not just you, honestly. It's really my lack of ability to multitask is showing. Especially with this in depth of a thing here, and yeah, I guess that much going on there. Yo, dude, thanks, Nippy. It was real good chatting. Appreciate you hanging out, dog. Hey, look at that. Look at the solid advice. Thank you. We love it. No copy part because it doesn't include the Luminous energy, so it won't copy properly. Take care, Nippy. Thanks for hopping in. Thanks for answering questions and hanging out too, dog. It was a pleasure hanging. Well, there he goes. GG's. He had the card he needed to get my Pheasantipity up, and I didn't have the Dark Energy to Monkey Dory the damage off of Pheasantipity. So I'm at the perfect 200 damage to take 2 prize cards and then take a prize card there. And then gets him his last 3. Mike, did you ever get a Switch, or did you have a Switch? I forgot. Not a bad little run. Some weird decks. Maybe we'll jam just a little Alakazam before we get off. Another month or two. Blah. Another game or two. Alright. Well, let's go. No, I never had one Nintendo games that really did much for me. For sure, for sure. Yeah, I don't know why I thought you would have gotten the new Pokemon game. Because you wouldn't. Crazy. I just got the hiccups. Don't judge. Oh gosh. This is terrible. They strong. Strong hiccups. What is this? Crushing Hammer, Zero 6. This deck is toxic. A potion? What's going on here? This is a tragedy. It's fine. It's fine. You can judge all you want, Mike. So long as most of the other people don't. Woof. Does Norman play Zerosic? Honestly, again, Mike, this is fine. Fuck. Yeah. One, two, will. Okay, just saying check it out about some for decklist submission. Isn't the group decklist forums? Yo, if you want to put it in forums, that'd be cool. I like just, hey, let's go. We'll take the concede because I'm slow and I'm trying to read chat. Uh, Forums is cool. If it goes in the other one, I don't care. I'm figuring it out. Uh, I'll have a better idea going forward. I'm not gonna be upset either way, Doug. I appreciate you. Is my okay? I thought my stuff was doubling up or something. Me? Strongly opinionated? Oh, you strongly opinionated. Us strongly opinionated. For being real. Yeah, no problem, Nippy. Peace, dude. Thanks for sharing. Always happy to have him. Hold up. It's our permissions. Everyone. Great tags. Difficult reaction. Make the first post. Cool. I think that works. Had added some Discord stuff. Are we done playing TCG for the night? Do we go and play some Unite? Real quick, I did just want to check. Copy. Yo, Johnny, if you're still in chat. ChipDog420 is the Discord handle. If you send me an ad, I will send you an invite to the Discord. Get you in the swamp. Yeah, we gotta play another one. That was... Unite, I say. Man, some of our over 4 hour long I feel that we shouldn't be all that. You know, if you just listen to your superiors, there wouldn't be any arguing, but people always want a challenge. I understand. I get it. I don't like following orders neither. That's why me and Ken always butt heads. But, can you do? Two strongly opinionated men. Tatsu, Dunsparce. Alright, I'm going first. Buddy's awesome. I fan wrote him. I could. Aberfan wrote him. Do I have rare? I do have rare candy in hand. We're just gonna play this. Yeah. That's that energy, buddy. It's so funny seeing that typed out in chat. Big vibes. Yeah, I guess we can keep that one active. We can attach an energy, and we can pass now. It's fine. Looking pensive. Thank you, Brandy. Thank you. But who can yell? I don't like doing that at all. It actually makes me really happy to not raise my voice past, like, just being excited, you know? Yeah, pretty good bet. I do. I have a hard time volume modulating when I get going. I think for how strong-willed of people we are, Mike, we did just fine. Brandy's in the chat, stirring the pot. What's up, Cat? You good, bud? Oh, this is, Grimmsnarl. Okay. You are loud, Brandy. I adore you. You be hollering, it's cute. It's good, though. Good, excitable energy. Are you kidding me? Still? Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6, we're doing 120 damage. 5, we're doing 100 damage. I can boss that. Maybe I should just knock out the Frostlass. That'd probably be a valuable knockout. Ten, 20, 40, 60, 80. Oof, that sucks. I would like to place the Battle Cage, but I can't play it. Yeah, definitely. Takes a little bit longer for him to set up, and it's going to cause me more problems later. Totally right, Johnny. Soul Reaper said, I really don't lose my temper out loud often unless I'm gaming. Mostly internalize everything until I eventually explode and message my GM and get fired the next day. So probably healthier ways of dealing with things. Frost is really the Dex engine for sure. Now I'd be holding a lot of shit in too, dude. I understand. And honestly, like competitive games do bring out the worst in me that like most other things don't. So like I get that. Can become kind of toxic for sure. We all do our best. Arvin. He's just gonna TM Evo again. He knows. Or maybe he's using that as discard fodder. Yo, that's my hearing's getting kind of rough. I'm not saying I'm deaf in one ear, but we've been to a lot of loud rock concerts. And I talk loud because I need other people to talk loud too sometimes. I hear that. Same. Oh, hell yeah. The single prize Rotom deck. I love it. Big energy. That's I don't know why I haven't tried that deck yet. I'm all about like kooky weird one prizer decks. Alright, this is gonna be tough. We need a rare candy and an Alakazam again. Kadabra's not quite it. I gotta do it. See 4 cards. That was real close. It was real close, darn it. I don't think there's any way I can change this. You're my rare candy. Nothing sweeter have I ever found. Thank you. Some people would disagree, but I'll take it from you. You only know me at an arm's length. I'll allow it. Yeah, dude, for sure. Oh look, more cards. Now I'll find the rare candy I need, but it's too late because we already had to manually evolve. Yep, there it is. What a crock of shit. Wow, I'm feeling it today, huh? Probably sack a Psyduck. Force a boss out of him. Yeah, those are bars for sure. Not a doubt in my mind. Well, nice, and now the 30 damage from his attack won't just kill me either. 2 Monkey Dories. I don't know. Fuck, dog. Just built up a good hand. These guys out to get me. These guys are out to get me. We got the Dunsparce though. And a Dawn. Ha! Ha ha! This man doesn't know how the stadium works. You can only move damage counters onto my active Pokemon, not the benched. 2, 3, 4, 5. I do think we just have to pop off. Thanks, Brandy. Night Stretcher gets us. An Abra. Shit. Probably could have used the boss instead of the Dawn. Not totally sure though. Boom, boom. I do need to get another Abra. Alakazam for 3. We might get there. Oh wow. 11. There's no way I can see more cards. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 is going to do 280, 290, 300. Not quite enough. That's crazy. This nest ball has to be. Oh man. 70, 80, 90. How many stadiums has this guy used? One stadium. Just one. Fuck. Nest ball. For Dunsparce. Night Stretcher Abra. Any more energy in the discard? No. One Wonder Patch has been used. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 220. So 220 plus 30. 70, 80, 90, 100, 120, 30, 40. Shit. It's fine. Sending it. I know we didn't want to bump the battle cage, but we just needed to have doubles of our Abra and our Dunsparce. That way hopefully something survives. Because you can just put 60 damage here from 2 Monkey Dories and knock out this and then take something. How many rare candies have I used? One. Likely to give up Togepi. Alright. Just gonna knock out Togepi, that's fine. We can deal with that. Okay. And none of these are the free retreat one. We've made it a grave mistake. Has that been working for you, Mike? How long have you been on the vegetarian kick? Enhanced hammer ain't doing shit for me. That'll probably get me another Dunsparce. Let's see what we get. Put the one with free retreat. Wonder Patch. Enriching Energy. Dunsparce. I need a way to get some of those guys back in from my discard pile into the deck. Put up a battle cage. Runaway draw. 2 rare candies. 2 Hildas. Rare candy Alakazam. Oh, he only needs 2 more as well. So I have to Hilda knock that out. Hilda or Dawn. Yeah. Yeah, because Togekiss gets the Togepi out of knockout range. But I did need another Abra to continue playing the game because this Alakazam's getting knocked out next turn, odds are. Or you can just knock out the active in 3-6. Yeah, not much else we can do here. Oh, wow. Heads. Alright, we get an extra prize card. We only need 2. We like that. I didn't have any in deck, but yeah, that makes sense. But then I wouldn't have been able to get the knockout with Lilies, I don't think. Because I would have only gotten 6 cards. The bear. I got no backup. Got you, yeah. I think I do still have one more Night Stretcher in there. And a Tulip, I'm pretty sure. It was a good hand. That was a big hand. Hmm. Okay, we got our free retreat. Oh wow, Battle Kid shops the abilities too. From the opponent's Pokemon. I don't think there's anything I could Night Stretcher for, or Buddy Buddy, but just see. Dunsparce fan. Probably just Dunsparce. All cards. Do we have a counter catcher in here? No counter catchers. One Night Stretcher. One Tulip. Dope. Yeah, but, well, we'll see. Darn. Yeah, GG's. Artisan, okay. Oh, just going for that. Oh, Devo. GG's. Solid game. Can't knock it. Artisan for the fan. Wow, he didn't. Why did the Devo not work? Oh, the Devo didn't work because he couldn't attach. Alright, yeah. Need 4 Abra in the list. I do have 4 Abra in the list. I think just prize, my dude. But Fan, Togekiss, Artisan, Boss. Oof. All or nothing. There's nothing else I could play to thin it out before I do that. He can now attack this turn. I don't play a CC. I think that was it. Yeah. Tragic. Yeah. That was it. And now he can attack next turn, and I only have one. It would have been. And then we would have hit the heads. For sure. That was our only out. There it is. You're just a bit late on it. It was a valiant effort. For sure. Well, shit. That might just about do it for me, y'all. I think I'm gonna hop off. Call it a good night. Hope everyone has a good holiday, a Merry Christmas, or anything else they celebrate. It's been real. It's been fun. Appreciate everyone tuning in. Thanks, Johnny, for all the help in the chat and everybody else. Definitely always appreciate the thoughts and the tips. We'll see y'all again soon. Hopefully another stream or two by the end of the week. So, more to come. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. It's been real. Peace. You too, Johnny. Take care, big dog. All love.